Dangerous drug strong enough to tranquilize a large animal is now making its way through Harford County. And while thankfully it's not believed to have harmed anyone here yet, officials are hoping for the best but preparing for the worst. Harford County community reporter Ashley Paul learns where it's coming from and how it's getting distributed.
But the street name on it that we've come familiar with here is they call it Rhino Trank.
It's similar to the more well-known animal tranquilizer xylazine, but 200 to 300 times stronger. And Major Lee Dunbar with the Harford County Sheriff's Office says it's made its way to Harford County.
Fortunately, we only had 2 seizures last year from our patrol units during active patrol, but it's showing up in other drugs.
It's called medetomidine and is used in veterinary offices as an animal sedative. And while 2 incidents may not seem like a lot, the Harford County Department of Health says it's rapidly showing up hidden in other drugs.
If someone is experiencing an overdose with medetomidine, some of the concerns that you would experience are increased risk of respiratory symptoms. It is a sedative drug, so sedation, slow breathing, slow heart rates.
Rania Nassar with the health department says in the last quarter of last year, 17% of drugs tested came back positive for medetomidine. In the first quarter of 2026, 32% of drugs had it.
You do want to administer Narcan or naloxone if someone is experiencing an overdose. However, medetomidine, since it is a sedative, it's not going to help with that sedative aspect. So one of the really important things that we are pushing to as well is that if someone is experiencing an overdose with medetomidine is to monitor their breaths and issue rescue breath.
They're warning people who are drug users to make sure they test their drugs before using them to make sure they're not laced. But of course, also reach out to the health department for help and resources. On your corner in Harford County, I'm Ashley Paul, WJZ.
Let's get to your